Hello, everybody. We have huge updates today on the second stimulus checks and the second stimulus package. Biden has confirmed that there will be stimulus checks sent. Let's discuss the details in this video. We'll also cover the unemployment extension and updates on what Trump said today regarding voter fraud. Guys, do you think Trump should concede? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew, and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video if you like this content and subscribe for updates daily. Okay, we're going to discuss the confirmation from Biden on stimulus checks in just a couple of minutes. But first, we're going to cover what Trump said today. And as always, guys, I like to be unbiased on this channel. So I'm going to show you what Trump said, and then I'm going to show you how CNN and Fox News are covering it as well. So let's take a look at what Trump said, and then we'll jump right into stimulus. Okay, Trump continues to allege voter fraud in this election, refuses to concede, and has recently posted video footage saying that he sees something that looks suspicious. Let's take a look at what he said. He said, watch. Video footage from Georgia shows suitcases filled with ballots pulled from under the table, and this is after these supervisors told workers to leave the room and 4 people stayed behind to count these ballots. Guys, this could be nothing or it could be something. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's a big deal or if you think it's just normal protocol and just people counting ballots. In any case, let's take a look and see at how Fox News and CNN is covering Trump recently, and then we'll jump right into stimulus and the fact that Biden recently confirmed that we will have stimulus checks sent. CNN is slamming Trump for not focusing on the pandemic and focusing on the financial crisis, and instead focusing all of his efforts on trying to appeal this election when he has no proof. Guys, do you agree with CNN? Should Trump be focusing his efforts on the American people, on crushing the pandemic, and on helping people who are struggling financially? Let me know in the comments below. Or are you okay with Trump fighting this election and going full force and focusing 100% on changing the election results? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In any case, on your screen on the right-hand side, you'll see CNN posted, ex-presidents step in to fill the leadership vacuum as Trump ignores a worsening pandemic. And there is a picture of George Bush, President Obama, and Bill Clinton. They've all come out saying that they will get the vaccine publicly, and they may even do it on video to encourage others to do it as well. Guys, let me know in the comments, will you get the vaccine as soon as it comes out, or are you going to be apprehensive to actually get it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. CNN also went in to describe the fact that Trump and his attorney general, which he appointed, had a contentious White House meeting this week, and he was actually worried about getting fired, guys. Now, as you know, Trump recently fired someone who disagreed with his allegations of voter fraud. And the attorney general also disagreed with him recently, and there was a lot of rumors that Trump might actually fire his own appointed attorney general. Now, let me know in the comments, guys. Do you think Trump should have that power, or do you think it's a little harsh to fire someone just for not agreeing with you? Just let me know your thoughts. In any case, let's take a look at what Fox News is saying as well, and then we'll jump right into stimulus. Okay, Fox News continues to be relatively neutral on Trump's issue of voter fraud, but they do leave breadcrumbs, okay? So I like to describe the news media as either strongly supporting someone or leaving breadcrumbs in their favor, okay? So in general, you know, Fox has a long history of strongly supporting Trump, but recently there has been a strong rift between Trump and Fox News has not been strongly supporting Trump as far as his voter fraud allegations. They've been mainly quiet or neutral on the subject, but they do leave these breadcrumbs where they post articles that kind of push Trump's narrative, but without strongly supporting it. They'll say, hey, this is what Trump is saying, or this is what the investigations are, but they don't come out and say, yes, Trump is correct, there was voter fraud, okay? So this is why I call these breadcrumbs. So a breadcrumb that Fox News left today is an article titled, "Who are the groups at the center of the Georgia election investigation?" Now, as you know, Trump continues to push investigations seeking voter fraud in Georgia, and there specifically is 4 groups. These are grassroots progressive political groups who encourage people to vote and actually volunteer to help get people registered to vote. Now, in 2016, there were allegations of fraudulent applications filled out by these groups just to get people registered to vote. Bottom line, there were allegations that people were not actually registering, and these progressive groups were registering people for themselves. Now, just to be clear, all of these cases were eventually dropped, and there was not much proof, although if you see on your screen, there was about 53 applications where it was unclear as to whether or not they forged them. So there is a small history here of potential voter fraud, but Georgia officials have said this would not be enough to change the outcome of the results. This would be a small, minute issue, a small-scale voter fraud, not a wide-scale voter fraud that could actually change the outcome of the election. But bottom line here, guys, Fox News continues to leave breadcrumbs, lightly spreading the narrative that Trump is pushing, but not strongly supporting him. And let me know, do you guys agree with the way Fox News is covering this? Do you agree with them staying mostly neutral on voter fraud, but leaving a little bit of breadcrumbs kind of pushing you in the direction of Trump's narrative? Or do you disagree with that and either think that they should strongly support Trump or strongly disavow him at this point? As we all know, it is rumored that Trump will open his own media company to compete with Fox. And this is rumored to be a reason as to why there is a rift between Fox and Trump. Okay, guys, let's cover stimulus and the fact that Biden recently confirmed that there will be stimulus checks sent. First, let's talk about where negotiations stand today and what is most likely to be approved. Now, Mitch McConnell today said that we are closer to a compromise. A compromise is within reach, and we can do this, referring to the fact that they can approve a package before December 11th and have this stimulus sent out by Christmas. Guys, do you like McConnell? Let me know in the comments below. McConnell has been a huge problem for stimulus this entire year, along with Pelosi, who have both refused to compromise. Well, we have confirmation that McConnell, Pelosi, both sides, Democrats and Republicans, are willing to compromise, and Biden has given Pelosi his blessing to compromise on a deal and has encouraged her to accept the $900 billion proposal. Now let's take a look at these proposals, what they include, and what is most likely to happen, okay? So McConnell wants to approve a $500 to $600 billion proposal, but it does not include stimulus checks. It does not include rental assistance for those who have not been able to pay their rent, and it does not include an unemployment boost. To clarify, it extends unemployment payments for 30 days in January, but it does not add a boost. It just extends the regular state's unemployment payments with no boost, okay? So no unemployment boost, no stimulus checks, and no rental assistance, guys. McConnell's package is essentially a small business stimulus. Most of the money is repurposed from money that was never spent from the CARES Act. So he essentially wants to spend almost no extra money, and he wants to give the majority of this to small business in the form of PPP, which helps businesses not lay off workers. He also wants to include liability protections for small business so they cannot get sued by employees or customers if they get sick due to the pandemic. So this is why I'm calling McConnell's package the small business stimulus, okay? Now, the $900 billion package, what does that include? Well, it includes a $300 per week unemployment boost for 18 weeks, which is a heck of a lot better than McConnell's, which does not include a boost. It also includes rental assistance, guys. So those who have not been able to pay their rent would be helped throughout this crisis. And guys, let me know if you like that idea. Personally, I love that idea. The only thing I don't like about this $900 billion package is it does not include stimulus checks. Guys, we need stimulus checks. Millions of people have been suffering financially throughout this crisis, and the least our government could do is give the people a $1,200 stimulus check. Please like this video if you agree. Now, we've all paid taxes our entire lives, and a stimulus check is not too much to ask. So herein lies the question. Will Pelosi compromise and accept the $900 billion bill with no stimulus checks, or will she push for a larger compromise to include those checks? To include those checks, she would have to convince McConnell to approve a package which is about $1.2 trillion, okay? And then that is just to include stimulus checks without extra money for state and local governments. So the expectation is that in the next 1 to 2 days, Pelosi will come out with her proposal which is slightly above this bipartisan bill at about $1.3 trillion, in the hopes that McConnell will be willing to compromise, okay? So we're either going to get a $500 billion bill, which honestly sucks, a $900 billion bill, which is good but does not include the stimulus checks, or a $1.2 to $1.3 trillion bill, which includes stimulus checks, an unemployment boost, and housing assistance for those who cannot pay their rent. So we should find out in the next few days. Don't forget to subscribe for updates daily. Now, where does Biden stand today on stimulus, and what has he told Pelosi to do? Well, he told Pelosi to go ahead and compromise on this package, approve a $900 billion package, give or take, and this will just be a foundation for the next stimulus package. Now, Biden has confirmed, even if this bill does not include stimulus checks, go ahead and approve it. This is essentially a down payment on stimulus, and once he is president, he will approve another package which does include stimulus checks. So he has confirmed he wants to include stimulus checks in his stimulus. He also wants to include $200 per month in Social Security benefits boost, so those who are already on a fixed income could be helped throughout this crisis as well. He also wants to include a student loan forgiveness between $10,000 and $50,000, as well as freeze mortgage payments to the end of 2021 and freeze student loan payments in general to the end of 2021 as well. Guys, so let me know in the comments below, are you okay with a package being approved now that does not include stimulus checks, and then with the belief that Biden will approve stimulus checks in January or February once he's inaugurated? Let me know, do you trust that, or would you prefer there to be no stimulus at all unless there is stimulus checks included? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to end on a quick note on what Biden plans to do in his first 100 days in office, okay? So as I already said, he wants to include a large stimulus package with stimulus checks, with rental assistance and many other things. He also wants to include a flurry of executive actions. Now, what do those executive actions include? Well, he might use his executive power to forgive $10,000 in stimulus payments $10,000 in student loan payments for those who have student loans. Guys, let me know if you like that idea. He also might use this power to approve the $200 per month Social Security boost. He also wants to include more initiatives to spend more money on climate change and reduce our emissions to stop global warming. Those are things that Trump rolled back as well, obviously, as you know. And he also wants to create a path for illegal immigrants to become citizens. Now, I know this is really controversial, so let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that. It is estimated that his executive order may include about 10 million illegal immigrants and would give them a path to become legal. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe for updates daily on the stimulus package and news happening today. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really appreciate every single view. My thoughts go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who truly deserve the help, and if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.